The opinions you're about to hear are solely the opinions of your Ham Right podcast. Our intent is to inform and entertain, not to offend. So sit back, relax, and we finna get to this business, y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you may be listening to us in the world. It is your Ham Right podcast with your boy C Ham, aka Cal L. And as always, with my brother by my side.
My boy D Ham, checking myself, making sure I'm looking good.
As always. Paparazzi fresh, man.
Pretty Ricky Ham, what they call me.
And Valentines Day weekend, dog.
Oh, lover boy Ham, champion lover is what they call you.
Don't ease up tonight.
No. Boy, for somebody somebody who don't like man-made holiday, you show love the hell out of this one, boy.
Oh, man. It ain't. I don't know if it's just a holiday. I think I just love, dog.
Yeah, you do, boy. You love them 365, boy.
365, man.
They just don't need no one day for you to
That's
do.
it. Not no one day. 365 days, 11 with your boy.
Year round, year strong, huh, boy?
Year round lover.
No. All right, Black Cupid. Speaking of Black Cupid and blackness, it being Black History Month and whatnot, we're going to recognize and honor George Stinney Jr. this week. On March 23rd, 1944, two white girls, ages 11 and 7, Betty Bickner, Mary Thames, were sadly murdered. Witnesses say they saw George and his younger sister talking to these girls earlier that day. Other witnesses also claim they saw these same two girls at other people's houses throughout the day. Nonetheless, when they were murdered, 14-year-old George was arrested. He was arrested and sentenced to death. The trial took 2 hours and the jury only took 10 minutes to come up with their decision. So he was wrongfully executed at 14.
Wow.
He was so small that they had to stack Bibles in the electric chair for him to be high enough for all the attachments to be attached to him. In 2014, 70 years later, he was exonerated and the conviction was thrown out.
Man, when you sent me that story, man, to be honest with you, man, I shed a little tear, dog, because I read the whole story and everything like that. And the part that gets me the most out of all of that, aside from the heinous action that they did to this 14-year-old boy and the heinous action that happened to the 11 and the 7-year-old also, we're not going to sidestep that, because what happened to them was
they were victims too.
Yeah, exactly. But they said that the family finally got justice.
How?
Exactly. They got no justice. This 14-year-old boy could have been the next president of the United States. Who knows? He could have been the leading rusher in the NFL. He could be on the Supreme Court right now.
He didn't get a chance to.
No, he did not get a chance to, man. And yeah, hey, I can't say what kind of justice I would want.
I mean, there's some wrongs you can't right.
Right.
And this is a prime example. 14 years old. Can you imagine what he went through? And he was innocent.
Yep.
He was innocent.
And during that time, in Mr. Jim Crow, the family couldn't even be represented properly.
They couldn't even, much less talk loud or yell or make a fuss, because then there'll be more members of their family they're losing. It's a sad situation, but it's a sad every time I see it. I saw a post when our Facebook friends had posted it and was saying how sad it was. And like I told her, like this was your first time hearing about it.
Yeah.
Man, I read a lot. And, I research a lot of stuff. Every time I see this, like I said on Facebook, every time I see this, it upsets me. But this time I just happened to see it and it's Black History Month.
Yeah. And
I was like, you know what? We ain't gonna let them forget about what they did to you, George.
Absolutely. That's a good way to put it, man. Great way to put it.
You ain't forgotten. Like,
great way to put it. As long as we mention his name, he'll live on.
Mm-hmm.
So George Stinney Jr. is our honor for this month, for this week's Black History Month highlight, man. All right. So let's move on, man. Let's get into something else. Let's get into we talked about the food that was made and everything for the Super Bowl party.
Boy, it's a backlash behind that Bad Bunny halftime show. A lot of people had a lot of stuff to say. What you thought about it, bro?
Man, look,
I can't comment on it because all I remember Now I did see clips of it afterwards. But all I remember about the halftime show is I woke up and saw something. And heard you say I need translation or some closed caption or something at the bottom. I don't know what he's saying. And then I went back to sleep.
Bro, let me tell you. Let me tell you what happened. Midway through the second quarter, you lean back.
Oh,
And you're lazy boy. About 3/4 of the way through the second quarter, that arm went up.
With my hat on.
That arm went up. I said, it's over.
It's over.
It's over.
And I had just ate.
And he went down.
And I had just ate.
And it was a whole lot of good eating, man. A whole lot of good eating. But the only thing, and I can't say that I wish they'd have had captions at the bottom or he should have sung it in English. I mean, I'm not going to take away from his music or his legacy by diminishing it like that. I'm going to say that I need to learn more Spanish.
You know, it's funny you say that because people had so much shit to say about, oh, he should have spoke English. This is America. Ask me what the official language of United States is.
What's the official language of the United States?
There isn't one. It's not English. It's not Spanish. There isn't one. They're trying to make it, but that just go to show you. So for people talking about they need to learn, there's no official language over here. So Spanish holds just as much weight as English. But this what gets me. Bad Bunny is a U.S. citizen. You know how many people perform? They're talking about the halftime show in American football is America is apple pie. Let me go down a list of halftime performers who aren't American citizens. Rihanna, Shakira, Coldplay, The Who, Rolling Stones, Paul McCartney, U2.
Wow.
Yeah. But they won all this big uproar when they did the Super Bowl halftime.
Yeah. I thought it was a good show.
Yeah, from what I saw afterwards on YouTube and stuff, and people rant and rave. The only people who, and people was like, "Hey, I don't know what they were saying, but it was good. It was
jamming.
It was entertaining." Yeah,
yeah.
It's crazy how it's like double standards, and then the conservative turning point, their halftime show tanked.
Yeah, I think they had like 6 million views or something.
And they saying those numbers are inflated, but they were saying how, it was going to be the next big thing, and Kid Rock was lip syncing,
yeah.
And they had technical difficulties and all kind of foolishness. So it's crazy. I just find it hard to believe that a U.S. citizen, Bad Bunny, is getting the backlash because the performance wasn't horrific. It was good.
It was a good halftime show. It was
the most watched one.
Yeah.
If we talk about numbers.
Yeah, would you say 128 million?
48, somewhere in there.
It beat Mike. Matter of fact, it picked up more. The Super Bowl picked up more numbers during the halftime show than it did in the regular game.
Man,
so
this country is a melting pot of different cultures and whatnot, not just one or two. Y'all better get with the program. Y'all trying to change up the program and delete the program, but the program already here.
That is.
So just fall in line and follow proper protocol, and everything gonna be everything.
Absolutely, everything. You sound like Pop.
Yeah,
everything gonna be everything.
Let me tell you what gonna be everything. He'll be everything. Tell them about James and them.
Man, so here it is, Valentine's weekend. Here we are, and it's safe to say that these two ain't gonna be bubbling up with each other, man.
Tonight, the dramatic police takedown. New video showing officers in South Florida trying to arrest Atlanta Falcons star James Pierce Jr. after authorities say he led them on a chase following a domestic dispute with a WNBA star. Pierce, a first-round pick in the 2025 draft, now facing multiple charges, including aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. Pierce seen leaving jail Sunday with his lawyers after posting bond.
About the charges, do you want to say?
According to the affidavit, Los Angeles Sparks player Rikia Jackson told police Pierce intentionally collided with her car twice on Saturday outside Miami. Jackson stating she and Pierce had recently ended their relationship after dating for about 3 years. Authorities say Pierce hit an officer with his SUV and fled the scene. He later crashed his vehicle and after a short struggle was taken into custody. A judge ordering Pierce to stay at least 500 feet from Jackson at all times.
Yes, Judge, I understand.
David, the Falcons say they are aware of the incident. In a statement, Pierce's lawyer says he maintains his innocence and that the allegations are hardly the full, complete story.
So he was following her in his car, stalking her and crashed into her, trying to make her run off the road and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
She was trying to get to the police station. So when she didn't make it to the police station, the police came out and he tried to flee and ran into the police.
Mm-hmm.
Then got out and ran on foot, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Thank you. Thank you very much. Allegedly. You know, it's going to be coming for us, man. So he's charged with aggravated battery, stalking, fleeing, and eluding police, and resisting officers without violence.
Well, I saw one where I thought he kicked the officer hit an officer in the leg or something like that, and he ran up their car. Well, he's claiming that everything ain't what it's supposed to be, and he claiming innocence. She's saying she's willing to testify.
Testify against him, right?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Because, saying he didn't take the breakup very well. Boy, look here.
When it's over?
You talking about somebody that messed their life up in the span of 48 hours. His number one, his Lamborghini SUV.
Yeah. Oh, where is it? Now, like I said, I love love. But that ain't love. That ain't love. I ain't finna do nothing like that, man.
Don't love me.
Yeah. You said don't love me.
Boy, look here.
Niggas like me a whole bunch.
And on top of that, cause she break up with you, and then you doing stuff. It's a reason. It might be some reasons behind this. Why she was like, you know what, this ain't working out. We done did this for a few years, and I see the writing on the wall. Something ain't right up there. Cause something ain't right up there.
Dog say it's the reasons, man. It's reasons up there.
Well,
you pull that Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I was finna say, boy, I'm finna get Earth Windish around here. The reasons that we're here.
That was a jam, dog.
Yeah.
Jam right there, man.
But I'm just saying, yeah, something wrong with that boy, man. So, that boy facing up they talking about 20 to 40 years.
Yeah, he may be done.
Maybe. What you?
Yeah, I'm saying because it's allegedly. You with me? It's allegedly.
2 sides of every story. 3 sides.
Yeah, there it is. I guess we'll see. Atlanta ain't did nothing to him yet, so
somebody gonna be doing the dirty bird.
Oh man. Well, let's stay in the theme of Atlanta, man. Candy and Todd are back in the news here.
So allegedly, it's rumored the reason behind the divorce is Todd had a side piece.
Yeah, we originally said when it was originally reported it was like bad business, right?
Right. The Candy mad because he messing up the money.
Mm-hmm.
Well, according to a podcast and some rumors, he was messing up money and
stuff.
And GTD and getting the draws. Here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
What's up, man?
I don't know the situation. I don't, obviously I don't know Candy. I don't know Todd. But we kind of see who wore the purse in the relationship.
Oh, yeah.
And who ran the relationship. And the way she talked to that boy on camera, ain't no telling how she talked to him off camera. Man, I saw a post this week. I told you about the post I saw where it said, "Men, please vent to women. We care." And then somebody hit her up and her response was like, "Men, that's a lie. No, we don't. This is a trap." And I agree with both of them. If you can't talk to your significant other and feel like what you tell them won't be thrown up in your face at a later date or they won't use it against you as ammo, and if you constantly talking bad, talking disrespectful and distasteful to your significant other, what's the Keisha Cole song? I Should Have Cheated. It's some truth behind that, man. Some people deserve to get cheated on. Not all. Not all. Some people get dogged out for the wrong reasons or have no business getting cheated on because they're a good person. And if it's to the point where you feel like you're going to cheat on somebody, leave.
Yeah,
if you can.
Be gone. Yeah.
But some people deserve, men and women, deserve to get cheated on. They do shady shit or flaw shit, or they do stuff that they think, oh, it's okay, and it's not. So instead of, taking out frustrations or getting in something physical with you, they would go get physical with somebody else. Or, they go lean on somebody else's shoulder. Or
somebody who's gonna listen.
Somebody who's gonna listen,
who
right.
they feel safe with.
And yeah. Now at the same time, some things don't need to be said. You need to keep some things just to yourself. I'm a firm believer in, but it only took me one time to be like, oh, okay, well, I see I need to not be giving them ammo to shoot at me later because
they throw it back at you.
Especially in arguments and stuff like that. Women cut deep.
That's happened to me before. And
I'd be like, oh, okay, word to the wise. No, not to tell trust no other person with this no more or whatever. I ain't finna give them ammo to put in their gun and shoot at me. So. But some people, man, really deserve to get cheated on.
Yeah, but you're right when you say that, especially with the communication part, man. Cause in a previous relationship or whatever, I said, all right, let me loosen up a little bit, try to be a little vulnerable or whatever, and express my feelings or whatever. And at that moment, it seemed okay, but a couple months later, when we got into a little heated discussion or something like that, they got threw right back at me, and I did exactly what you said. All right, I got it.
Yeah.
I ain't even have to say anything after. I said, all right, I got it. And that was the end.
Yeah. And then
you never got that type of feeling out of me again.
And then the damage not only due to you, but it due to the relationship and we got.
Oh yeah.
So you supposed to be my better half, and I can't.
Because like you always say, communication is the key. Man. If you feel like I can't communicate with you, then the key
so if and I can't say nothing, I feel like I can't talk to you now. So it's or if you, boy, I'm at a certain age, but our daddy didn't play that shit. You don't play that shit. I don't play that. You're not finna talk to me in your kind of way. I don't care who you is, man, woman, or child. You're gonna be respectful because I'm respectful for the most part. But boy, talking to me crazy, that ain't gonna go well. I don't care who it is. It ain't, and I'm not gonna put up with it. Some people put up with it.
At no level, huh?
But some people get tired of putting up with it, and they be like, but the other person so used to being disrespectful and talking to them like a child that they not finna change. So the person be like, you know what?
If you ain't gonna change, I can change.
Mm-hmm. Or I go find some change.
There you go.
Or find somebody who's gonna do something strange for some change. So, like I said, there's some truth to that Keisha Cole song. I should have cheated, man, because some people deserve to get cheated on. Now, a lot of people don't. And I'm not condoning cheating, and I'm not saying, everybody deserve that, because they don't. Because there's some great people out there who done got shitted on and messed over when they didn't deserve it. But there's some other people who did deserve it, and they reap what they sowed. And I know they probably gonna eat me up with that, but I don't give a damn. But I'm gonna stand on that though.
Exactly, it's hard, and I'm gonna stand there with you on that, man. It's all good. But all right, man. So, in the spirit of Valentine's Day weekend, what we got?
Top 5 this week. Our top 5 favorite love songs.
Now, when you told me that, I had to do a differentiation, because like I said, I love, dog. So I got a whole list of love songs that I like, and it's different from love songs and love making songs. So I kept it in the love realm. This is in no specific order. Okay. All right. Yes.
Why is your mind always in the damn gutter? Who said anything about love making? I said love song.
I know. I told you I said I had to differentiate. I didn't say you. I said I had to differentiate.
Boy, you is champion lover, boy.
Like I said, don't say nothing about my songs either. All right. Yes, by Music Soul Child. It's a good song. You gotta listen to the word. All these are listen to the words.
The lyrics, I know the lyrics.
Mm-hmm. Spend My Life With You by Eric Benet. You're All I Need to Get By, Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell. As by Stevie Wonder. That's A-S to y'all listen, not A-S-S. And Never Gonna Give You Up by Barry White.
That's a good list, man.
That's my 5, dog.
That's a good list. Well, I got some honorable mentions. And that Leanne Rhymes, How Do I?
Okay.
That's my shit. Atlantic Star, Am I Dreaming? That Keith Sweat, Telling Me No Again.
There you go.
Telling me no again. But my top 5, that Guy Let's Chill. All This Love by that boy El DeBarge, Team Light Skin. That Baby Hold On to Me, Gerald and Eddie Levert. Lady by that boy Kenny Rogers.
Lady.
And that LTD Love Ballad. What a difference! A new love
Made in my life. I think I may have added a word or two in there. Man, that's a good list too, dog.
Mm-hmm.
I was curious to see, man, see that love inside of you, man. Didn't it feel good to let some love out in music just then?
I just like good music, man.
Indeed, man. All right. So that's our top 5 love songs. Y'all make sure y'all hit us up and let us know y'all top 5. You can hit us up at yahamrightpodcast@gmail.com. That's YAHAMRIGHT podcast@gmail.com. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you hit those buttons so that you could be up on all things your ham right before anybody else does. All right, man. So we need to take a break.
Pay some bills.
Let's get it, man. What's up, y'all? If you don't have them already, your W-2s are on their way, and we'd like to refer you to our partner, Chanel Johnson at Credible Tax Pros. Chanel Johnson is a trusted tax expert who specializes in small business and individual tax returns throughout these entire United States. Right now, Credible Tax Pros is offering up to $7,500 in same cash advance, same day filing.
Wow, that's a lot.
Indeed it is, man. She's accepting clients for 2026. So make sure y'all mention your ham right and get $50 off that filing. And as an added bonus, Chanel is giving you 3 months free credit repair.
Oh, that's huge. That'll work wonders on your credit score for those that need it.
Getting money and credit. So for more information, you can call Chanel at 813-541-5333. Chanel Johnson at Credible Tax Pros.
Credibility you can count on every time. All right, welcome back. Well, before we get into the craziest things on the internet this week, let's talk about something crazy that jumped off on the flight. 3 men walk onto an airplane.
Sound like a joke. 3 men walk to it.
Tony Yayo, Uncle Murder, and Ja Rule happened to be on the same airplane, a couple of rows apart from each other. And there were some words exchanged. It's a couple different stories. Ja Rule has his version. Tony Yayo has his version. The video has its own version.
Suck ass Ja Rule on the plane. Trying to punch that suck ass up, you fucking sucker.
Pillow like a let's shake. Let's shake. Pillow like a
Yeah, Ja Rule see this.
the pillow Ja Rule threw at me so fast.
This way he was sitting before we got him out of
He threw a pillow at the head.
Yeah, you know, and everything. But then Ja took it to another level, you know, standing up.
Come on, let's square up. What's
Yeah,
up?
yeah, let's go. I watched the Tony Yayo.
On Vlad?
Yeah, man. That I was like, man, they set him up on that. He fell right into it.
Yeah, he did. They were clowning him and stuff like that. And then he threw a pillow. And then I don't know. All I know is, boy, y'all on the plane?
That's some long time beef, man. They've been beefing for decades.
I know. I totally get the beef. I'm talking about, boy, that's that FAA, boy, that's that band. But y'all they got a fight on that plane, started throwing projectiles. They like, oh, they throwing missile projectiles on. Boy, ain't nobody you ain't gonna be flying for a good little minute, boy. And that's some serious time. So now I get the beef part, especially with them sitting behind you, you know, and they ain't wasn't finna do nothing.
No.
Because they did way more talking
the whole flight. But
Uncle Murder and Yayo call themselves passport bros.
yeah,
they ain't gonna be they just gonna be
place.
private jetting. They ain't gonna be commercial flying. You mess around and get in a fight. So and Ja Rule had to, you know, he kind of, you know, he stood up and spoke on and held his own, but it wasn't nobody finna bust a grape.
No,
They wasn't finna do nothing. He wasn't finna do nothing. And you talking about beef, boy? Beef once it starts, cuz.
yeah, I guess so, man.
I mean, they just happen to be. They ain't go out looking for each other, but they just happen to be at the
Right
same,
there.
right there, the same spot on the same plane. So, I mean, the fact that you can't be beefing and not say nothing.
Yeah. But he said, like he said in his interview, he said he could have, the most gangster thing Ja Rule could have did was just sit down and not say nothing.
Shit, making mad noise. What would have been gangster if he would have got on the plane and didn't say nothing to us? And he could have said, yo, we got on the plane and murdered them to sit behind me and ain't do nothing. Which I don't think we would have let rock. Somebody would have slapped him in the head in that 5 hours of time. It would have probably been me or Murder. Somebody was going to slap him in the head. Because, come on. He lucky Fifth wasn't on the plane. because niggas would have been amped up because he did.
I don't know if Ja Rule got banned because he got removed.
Nah, he probably took another flight. But yeah, that was crazy.
That was, man. All right, man. So let's jump into the that was crazy, but let's jump into the craziest thing seen on the internet this week, man.
All right, the first one. We be talking about flossing on the internet and letting everybody know your business. Go ahead and show them this brother right here who want to floss on the internet with fake money.
Early Monday morning, 2 armed thieves stormed into a West Side home intent on robbing a 64-year-old man as he slept.
He said, "Where the money at? Where the money at? I seen what you posted on Facebook. Where the money at?"
Anthony says 2 days before the attempted robbery, someone called him broke on social media, so he posted this picture of a stack of cash from an old Facebook memory, only to find himself explaining to his attacker that it wasn't his money.
I kept trying to beat in his head that it was fake. I said, "Man, it was a prank. It was fake."
Anthony says when the intruders realized there wasn't a pile of cash hidden inside the home here on Patricia Street, they didn't just leave. Instead, after repeatedly pistol whipping and choking him, one of the suspects shot him execution style in the back of the neck.
He just stuck the gun straight to the back of my head and pulled the trigger. I couldn't believe it. You know, over a fake post. Came out right there. I couldn't believe it, man.
The bullet exited through Anthony's chest. Shortly after the suspects fled, police showed up and rushed Anthony to the hospital in critical condition, unsure if he'd survive.
I said to myself, I'm about to die over a fake post.
That boy said they called me broke, so.
So I showed him this stack of fake money.
Looking like, boy.
Man, that's crazy, dog.
Yeah,
you know?
and then they took him out. They were mad. They was upset. Because they just knew
all that for nothing.
All that for nothing. And now you playing like you ain't even got no money. And we think we finna come up and we done plotted. And now we walking away with nothing. Yeah, you got they tried to take him out.
Yeah. A shot to the neck. I'm surprised he ain't like
paraplegic.
Yeah,
or
like
something?
in a chair blowing on whistles to turn right and left and everything like that, man. But
how did he think that was flossing? He F.A.'d F.O.
Yeah, indeed he did, man. So
they didn't even catch who did it either.
No, they can't, because they was covered up. They was masked. So he ain't gonna know who did it unless he recognized the voice, and it didn't sound like he did.
No, he didn't.
No. Well, hey, so y'all stop putting y'all business out there on the internet, man, for everybody to see and everything like that, especially fake business, because you know some real stuff gonna come to you out of that fake stuff. All right, man. Somebody else got robbed, man. Armed robbers.
In Italy, boy, them boys did this thing movie style.
For sure. Check this out.
Stanno rubando il furgone, guarda. 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 Hanno rubato il furgone. Guarda. Cristo santo. Hanno fatto scoppiare in diretta, guardali. Guardali.
Them boys did that thing right. Them boys, them professionals, my boy.
Yeah, they were suited up and everything.
Them boys professionals. Them boys shut down the highway. Them boys dead presidents. You saw fire and money on fire blowing away. You ain't see nothing. You saw that explosion. Them boys stopped traffic. The explosion. Them boys went, hit it.
Damn.
In and out like a robbery, boy. That's what you call professional at its finest.
Dang, could you imagine something like that happening over here?
It did. Kind of, sort of like in LA, you know, them boys did like that heat.
Oh,
where they had the body armor and they rocked them, and they already had like $500,000 in the safe at their house and stuff. Yeah. I mean, that's the way to do it. Boy, that ain't nothing but a modern day train robbery. What you think Justin James and them boys used to do back in the day? Blow up the damn safes and blow up the box car and shit. So that's all that is.
Oh, man.
That thing just was, new age.
All right, man. So those are the craziest things we've seen on the internet this week. Again, y'all can hit us up at yourhandwrightpodcast@gmail.com. It's YAHAMRIGHT podcast@gmail.com. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Spotify. You can find us on iHeartRadio. You can find us on Apple Podcast. You can find us wherever there's a podcast can be found. we are there. Y'all just make sure again that y'all hit that like and subscribe button on all so that you can be up on all things you ham right. All right, man, what you got for the people?
Hey, it's Valentine's Day weekend. And I just want to tell y'all, love yourself first and foremost. Love yourself good, treat yourself good, and know that you are somebody. And if you don't think you're nobody else, know that you're somebody to yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, very few other people will. So love thyself, treat thyself good, and that's just some real shit.
Indeed.
You can't make other people happy if you're not happy. Stay grinding, stay shining, stay blessed. Thank you everybody for listening and watching. We'll get up.
We close us out on that again. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week.